What up, my bandits? Danny Gunn checking in once again. Today we have a special vlog. Why? Because every vlog is special. That's what I think, at least. Anyways, today we're going to be looking at two things. We're going to be looking at this spy gear night scope that I got, which is pretty epic. I haven't used it yet. And then we're also going to look at this power popper. Now we're going to also try to mod this thing so that it can shoot Adventure Force bullets. But yeah, let's get to that in a bit. Let's focus on this thing first. And before I get into it, I wanted to let you guys know, if you missed my last zombie guide video, make sure you click the buttons up top here and down below. I got a whole playlist of videos. There's more videos coming your way as well, so keep a lookout on that. There's some crazy zombie survival guide videos that I have in mind, and they're all coming out real soon. It's gonna be epic, dudes. But yeah, let's look at this night scope. I've had this thing for about, I don't even know, like probably 3 years. And I always wanted to unbox it for you guys and check it out myself. And that's why we're here in the garage, because I can turn off the lights, and this thing's you're supposed to see in the dark with this thing. So we're gonna check that out. We're gonna see if that's actually true. Now, from what I see in the back of this thing, it has a focus knob, lock and release mechanism, spotlight, 3 power binoculars. So this thing can actually turn into binoculars. If you're not going to use it at night for night scope vision. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's unbox it and see what's inside. Yeah. All right, so let's open this up and see how this thing functions. I better be able to see at night with it. Let's put it that way. All right. Definitely expected it to be a bit bigger, but this is what it looks like. Ooh, there you go. Turn that on. Ooh, the binoculars work pretty well. Like, this camera is like right in my face when I zoom it in. Now, when it came out of the box, it was actually opened up, so you can actually open it with this switch here on the right side. So that opens it up, so you can check it out. On this side is the actual. Let's take a look what that means. That means this thing is the actual lock and release. Okay, so that was the lock and release mechanism on the right, and the stealth light switch is the one on the left. So this thing powers it on, I guess, to be able to view at night. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me show you how this thing looks. Hopefully I can focus in on that and see how well this thing actually magnifies. If your image is blurry, you can use this knob here to make it clearer. So that's kind of cool as well. So let me show you what I see through this, if we're gonna be able to kind of focus in the camera through this and check it out. So one sec. Check it out, dudes. So you see those little metal pieces on the garage door? Look how well that magnifies it. That is pretty good. Check it out. Not too bad. Pretty impressive, actually. So that's pretty decent. Not bad magnification for like a little tiny thin toy like this. So pretty impressive. Now, the last thing I want to check it out is how good this thing functions at nighttime, because this is the main selling point of this spy gear scope. I want to be able to see at night. So let's see. Let's see if I'll be able to do that, dudes. Let's turn off the light and see if I'm able to see at night. Whoa, dudes. This is not bad. I'm able to see. Now let me see if it makes a difference if I turn off this light. But this is pretty cool, guys. I can see pretty well because this thing kind of illuminates the objects in the front of you, and you're able to see. Now, not too far, obviously, but you can see, you know, certain things that are like 10, 15 feet in front of you. Turn on the light. Guys, I like this thing. It gets thumbs up for me. The spy gear scope, night scope, pretty cool. I like it. All right, so now the next thing I want to discuss in this video, in this vlog, is this little epic sawed-off, almost shotgun style blaster. This thing I found at just like a local store, and this was also in my inventory for the last few months, and I never got to it till today. And I wanted to show it to you guys. This thing is actually called a pocket popper double shot. That's what it's called right over here. Now this thing came with 2 rounds of ammo, and they're these round, larger size balls that you just pop in here, cock this thing back, and they shoot out. Okay, so I lost those. I don't have them. The whole reason I bought this is because I wanted to actually see if I can mod it so that it's able to shoot Nerf rival balls. Or the thing that I'm really interested in these days is these Adventure Force rounds. Pop them out here. Can this blaster be modded so that I can use these Adventure Force rounds in it? because right now, see these holes are too large and the ammo just slides out. So currently that ain't gonna work. So what we gotta do is we're gonna have to, that's why we're in the garage here, we're gonna have to modify this thing, create some kind of an adapter here so that we can actually put these balls in here, these rounds, and see if this thing will actually shoot them out, and if I can use them in a Nerf war or two down the line on Gun vs. Gun Channel, huh? That would be kind of cool too, hey? This would be kind of an epic backup or a side blaster down here. I kind of like it. Shoots like that. It's pretty sweet looking. Check it out. So yeah, let's see if we can mod it. Let's see if we can mod it and see if this thing will actually shoot the Adventure Force rounds. All right, so if you can take a look at this thing doesn't have too much space for any kind of mods here. So I'm gonna have to create some kind of an adapter, like I said, here at the front of it. Slide it in. That way that should be able to hold the Adventure Force rounds, and I can slide them in, and then we can see if this thing will actually fire. So why don't we check out what I have here, guys. Let me just show you. Let me move this out of the way. What we'll do here is I'm looking for duct tape for sure. I need duct tape. That's one thing I definitely need. Duct tape. Put that down there. And one thing I have a whole bunch of is these. You see these things? These PVC pipes. So let me see if we can take a few of these out. Take that out. And let's see if any of these would actually be able to hold the Adventure Force round in them. All right, dudes, so I got the pipes here, PVC pipes. Let's see which one of these I want to show you actually. Hopefully you guys can see this. See, this one won't, this one's no good because I can put it in here, but it just slides out. Yeah, it just slides out. So it's got to be able to hold the Adventure Force round in at the end of this tip. Otherwise, it's useless. This one, it's just too tight. I can barely slide it in. That's a no-go. And this thing is even smaller, so no, that's no good. Let me see if I have anything else. All right, dude, so I was able to find this last final piece of PVC pipe behind my my toolbox there, and this thing will actually take the round in just like that, and it'll hold it. So when you look at the power popper, obviously this ain't gonna work. So what I gotta do is, first of all, as you can tell, there's still a gap here. This spacing over here is too large. So what I gotta do is I'm gonna put some duct tape all around here so that I'm able to fit this quite tight, and then I'm gonna have to cut this down here shorter so it's flush with the blaster, and then we'll be able to slide the round in here on each side, and then, you know, we can try to shoot it out. So let's do that. All right, let's tape some duct tape to this PVC. Oh yeah, that's pretty tight in there. That's what we want. We want that. Now what we want to do is you want to get that PVC cutter and cut it right here. Cut two pieces just like that. So let's do that. Measure it out. Let's get it down to here. So this is our measuring right there. So that's the size we want right there. That's one piece, and then the second piece right there. There we go. All right, so we got our two pieces that we cut here. So now let's put them into the barrels of the blaster. Make sure that it's a tight fit. Yeah, that's fitting quite well. Put this second one in there. This is turning out quite good, quite tight, and hopefully this thing actually shoots those Adventure Force rounds, and then we're set. This blaster is good to go after that. So perfect. Now let's slide in the round. See how that'll work? Just like that, and just like that. That's how it's supposed to work. The original balls that it came with would actually be fitting just like that as well. So not too far off from the original format. So dudes, click like for my power popper adapter. I think we're good to go to try to shoot this thing and see if it actually works or not. But before we do that, click like right now, and make sure you subscribe, because more zombie action and more modifications are coming our way, and more crazy vlogs. And let me ask you something. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. Let me know if you ever seen this kind of a blaster in a store. If you have, let me know in the comments. If you haven't, well, here it is. I'm showing it off for you right here. So now, here comes the final step. I hope that this thing actually is going to work and shoot out. If it doesn't, it's gonna be a big fail. I'm gonna have to figure out another way to get it going. If it does, we're good to go, and this is gonna be a nice little addition to my blaster wall. So let's do it. All right, dudes, Power Pop is ready. I'm ready. You guys ready? I hope so. Let's see if we can shoot this thing out and what kind of damage it does. Now the air pump inside this thing is not that powerful. I might have to upgrade that, but it shot the rounds out. That's all I care about, because when I pop in the illegal modded ammo, this thing is gonna work quite well. All right, dudes, found the Venture Force rounds. Slide them in again once more, and let's shoot this thing out with a little bit more force, huh? Let's try that. You guys ready? Here we go. I'm happy it works, because I don't think the original rounds that this thing came with shot any better than this. So same kind of thing. This thing just needs a little upgrade. So yeah, my dudes, I hope you like this video. Click like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notifications. I want to hear that in the comments. You guys make sure you turn on your notifications. If you do, I'm gonna mention you guys. I'm gonna give you a shout out in the next video. So that's it for now. Keep it real. Keep coming back. Keep checking. There's gonna be more crazy videos coming your way. Later, dude.